Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I'm recording this on the 3rd of May. I know, I should have done it in March or something now, didn't I? I just want to review Electric State or something like that, and it's about evolution with AI, robots and humans. The basic of the story is the brother of Millie Bobby Brown character, can't remember her name, Christy something, I don't know. So she has this brother and he dies, but technically he's still alive. And she kills him for a good reason, if that makes sense. So I didn't understand the plot because it was so complicatedly boring. And watching it, I feel like I should have watched that some time ago. And you're thinking to yourself, what's happened? Sorry. There. Some light. Good, there's light. So there is a really good plot if you're into complicated films and effects and stuff like that. First off, when you see the effects, and I'm talking about robot effects, it was so CGI-ish and AI-ish, and it was so bad. But when you get along with it, you don't see how bad it is. But for some films, it's down the drain. It's a blooper. It's a flop. It's just a flop. But I think it was boring. I didn't think it was rubbish. I think it was just so boring. But I watched through it to see what the understanding of the film. Otherwise, what's the point of doing a review of it? Seriously. So yeah, I watched this film, and what I think of it, it's not bad, but it's not good. Okay, so it's those sort of movies, and I should have watched that months ago. When it first came out on Netflix months ago, but I watched it late because I had to do other things at the time, believe it or not. So over the time after YouTube, I do other things. So that's why you probably get confused. What you mean? You have less videos every single year in a gap. So why So that's why I got other things to do, because I got loads of gaps in videos, not in videos, but in the months. So yeah, but that's also to do other videos in the future. So that's why there's gaps in it, so I can have time to do work and a time to do this, or whatever this might be, in YouTube. So yeah. Anyway, so I watched this review of it. This review is gonna come out in 2026 probably, or late 2025. That's how bad it is. I don't know when it's going to come out, but I know it's somewhere that isn't the 3rd of May. So it's going to be probably next week, if you know what I mean. But yeah, hopefully I'll watch Lilo and Stitch and all the other films I want to watch in May. So hopefully that's going to, So I will watch that. I want to see The Soul Path with Otis's mother out of sex education, and Jason Isaacs, or whatever his name is, who played Malfoy's father. They're going to be in the Salt Path in that film, late May-ish. So, yeah, what do you think? Put in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye. I can't go because it's only 4 minutes long, or 5 minutes long, or something like that. But yeah, this is not bad. It's not awful. You know why? Because the bad bits, it's so complicated, so long, so stupid. I'm saying stupid. Look, I don't find it stupid, but other people find it stupid. Not in this house, but some people out there find it stupid. So I'm just gonna say it's stupid, okay? But yeah, it's one of those things when you feel like you want to watch something and you want to do something on a Saturday, but you don't know what. So that's with me. I think it's gonna happen every single year now. Or whatever. You want to do something, but you don't know what. And I first started some years ago, when I was doing YouTube career. Well, not career, but like a hobby sort of thing. So maybe I shouldn't tell you that, but too late. But yeah, I do like making YouTube videos when it comes to Netflix reviews, or Disney Plus reviews, or Now reviews, or don't know reviews. So this is the Netflix review, and I haven't done this for a long time. think since last year or something like that. And I think the last Netflix review, even Millie Bobby Brown review, is probably Damsel. That was last year. But yeah, this is really strange to say, but I think Millie Bobby Brown is making it too effort into this role. But yeah, I feel like she's just over the top, not over the top, but she's trying too hard in this role. But it's just one of those things for a family, but it's not a family film. It's more like one of those films that's supposed to be a family film, but it's too much. It's just all over the place in a complicated way and less action. I'm an action adventure person, so I don't really like it when it's trying to be action like, but at the same time it's trying to be boring like. No, I do like watching films, but I don't like when I watch films it's too weird. And this came out in March or something like that this year in 2025. So watching it late, I think they should have had some tweaks in here and there about the 90s. They're celebrating in March or something like that. I don't know. I was guessing that's probably what it was going to be about. Well, the story-wise, but some of the bits in the film, nothing to do with the story, but some of the bits in the film tweaks to the March in the 90s, apparently, but I'm not sure that's true or not. Not saying that's a big thing, but I feel like it felt like it. So maybe I'm missing something, but I don't know. I'm focused on something else. I don't know why I'm focused on something else. But yeah, I liked this film, but it was too complicated. It was so too much, and I wish that we had more focus on the robots, why they become robots, because they don't tell you why they become robots that often. And Mr. Peanut or Sir Peanut guy or whatever his name is, he's supposed to be important, and I thought it's supposed to be important, but he didn't act like he was important at all, because he looked the part, and he sounded the part, and whatever the part, and whatever this the part, but he didn't. And I found it funny when they did a twig or a reference to Monty Python a little bit, when this robot's having Chris Pratt character, I can't remember his name, and he was doing the cheese sketch out of Monty Python a little bit, but about the cheese, he says, "Where's the hamburger?" Like, "Oh, we haven't got any hamburger because the fact we haven't got any cheese." So they kind of whipped off the Monty Python bit, and that's good because I kind of like Monty Python, you know what I mean? So it's a quiet taste, but I like Monty Python. Okay, so I like how they put that in this film. So yeah, I liked watching these sort of films because you just get the go with the flow, whatever. You're wandering around watching these sort of films and stuff like that. And I was highly concentrating on it because when I highly concentrate on films, you focus on it just like that. Like that. And time goes really slow. You can't concentrate on it. So you focus on too much, that's not good for your critical review thing. That's my thing for you guys. Don't do that because it doesn't work in your review. Maybe for you it might do, but it maybe doesn't work for me. Obviously for the past whatever years, 3 or 2 years, it doesn't really work. And trust me, that's why I can't concentrate on this film, because you concentrate too much, it's slow, it's boring. And parents are and thinking, why are you watching these films when you're bored? Even though you're not supposed to be bored. You're supposed to be entertained, you're supposed to be this, you're supposed to be that when you're watching films. Especially Millie Bobby Brown films. So, because I like Millie Bobby Brown, so I'm thinking, this can't be too bad. But he's focused on mainly about the brother, and he's supposed to be important for some reason, even though he's not. So yeah, I got nothing to say apart from happy new sci-fi review video for Electric State. Apparently it's based on a book, but I'm not sure that's true or not, because I don't believe in anything anymore to do with films. Because I used to, and I think, oh, this is that. But then I gradually feel like I still believe in it, but not really. If that makes sense. So what you think, put in the comments down below, and I'll see put the comments down below what you think, even though not much people put comments these days. in my videos. I don't know why people do that anyway, but anyway, thank you much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye. Well, before I go, I need to say more. Why I can't say any more stuff? Look, I think it's harshly bad what they do to this film, because this film is not that bad as a story, but the effects are. I think the people focus on the effects more than the story, because the story is a more important thing than the actual film itself. And I know people say focus on the film, focus on the story. But what you're supposed to do is focus on the story and then the effects. Nothing to do with the film, just the effects are bad. But I don't know, some films are really, really popular in the blockbuster universe, and they're rubbish. Like Star Wars, sadly. Like Jaws, sadly. And they are still in the blockbuster area. Why this one isn't? Because this is supposed to be on top of the fame of Netflix. But no. No. No can you, no can me, no can do, no whatever. So, all I want to say is thank you much for watching. Hopefully you like this video. And I put more in the links in the description of what you think of this film. Sorry about that, guys, I didn't mean to. I just cut this edit out because there's something next door that makes a noise. And I don't have soundproof rooms, you know. I'm poor. But yeah, I'm so sorry about that. But yeah, thank you much for watching. Hopefully you like this video. If you don't, well, I try my best, and that's what matters. A little quality of life is you try your best, so that's what I'm trying. Not the whole life about things is trying your best, but a little this and little that, and about this and that, about what you need to do in life. But anyway, one of the reasons why you try your best. So I'm so sorry if I just cut it out. Something is making a noise, and I don't want to disturb this video. If you really like these sort of films, I'm so sorry, but I think it's rubbish. Not the whole Jaws 4 film rubbish, not that sort of rubbish, but it's rubbish in a way that is interesting rubbish. It's not, I mean boring rubbish. It's not, it's interestingly boring rubbish. It's not, can't stand the film, I can't stand the effects, I can't stand the acting, I can't stand this, I can't stand that. Rubbish, it's not that sort of rubbish, it's boring, but also interestingly, acquired taste, the joy to watch later on in the early 60s life. This is quite boring. And watching this is boring, but in a way that is supposed to be interesting. Not supposed to be, but it happened to be like that. It's supposed to be. If that makes sense. Thank you much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye. Can't tell you the plot because it's spoilers. I know I gave you a little time about the plot about the brother and the sister. Millie Bobby Brown is the sister, and I can't remember the other name of the actor who plays the brother, who's dead at the very end in this electric building. Pulled the plug out and then died. I don't know the other bits of plot because I was so bored, but I did focus on it. I did know about the plot, but I don't know all about the sort of way that it is and stuff like that because it's too confusing. And that's what films are all about these days. It's so confusing, you don't care about it, but you watch it. I like watching films that are supposed to be interesting, mate. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, I'll see you next time. Finally, I can say what I want now. Bye.